Good evening, everyone. You're all probably, if you're here right now, which 51 of you are, you're just as crazy as I am. It's 22:47 in the evening, and we're just about to start watching Benidorm Fest, which of course starts at this hour because Spain. simply put. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're excited to join me for this watch along. Is there still wrong title on Twitch? I updated it, but no, of course it says MGP Watchalong. I'll fix that super quick. We're gonna watch Benidorm Fest 2024 semi-final 1. That's what we're gonna watch today. Of course, if you need to there we go. If you need to see the stream, it's linked. If you're on YouTube, it's linked in the description. If you're on Twitch, there's a link right now in the chat that I've pinned. That's where you basically you go there to watch the stream. It hasn't started yet. Indeed, it starts at 22:50, which means that I'm 2 minutes early. So wonderful. Let's see, 54 people have decided to join me for this wonderful evening. Of course, I tell you every single time, I'm not streaming the actual show because you can look in this corner. I will never learn this mirroring of the camera, but down there, you can watch the live shows via the links in the description. Crude early unprecedented, I know, right? But yeah, the link is in there. I kind of try and have as many chats open as possible, but I can't really see what everyone is writing. I have YouTube on my phone and I have Twitch on my computer. I guess I'll switch to Twitch later because it seems like most people are on Twitch. Amor Fati on YouTube says that it's 4:47 a.m. where Amor Fati is. I can't believe you're actually up at this hour to watch Benidorm Fest. You're even more wicked in here than I am. More crazy for Eurovision content than I am. I'm looking forward to this super much. It's 8:49 where Amber is, which is a very decent time. You can do this with your breakfast or whatnot, watch Benidorm Fest. I have no idea how long this show is. Truly, I have no idea. If we're doing a Luxembourg, I guess we'll be off at around 2 a.m. at the earliest, maybe even later than that. I can't stay up that late. I mean, I get up at 6 tomorrow morning for work. I'm gonna try and stay awake as long as possible, but if the show is really long, then I can't do it. The time just hit 22:50, which means that it's allegedly finishing at 00, like midnight. That's not too bad. According to my time, the Benidorm Fest should start now, but I'm still stuck on the same screen, just Benidorm calling, it says. And then it says in directo below that. Supposed to not last more than 2 hours. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. I feel like Benidorm Fest is a semi-practice for Sanremo timing. Wait, when does Sanremo start, like in the evening? Does that start equally late? I know that Sanremo is eternal and never ends, but it doesn't start at like 11 p.m. surely. Yeah, for everyone it says Benidorm calling still, right? If something changes for you, then let me know, because then I need to look through what stream I'm watching on. But yeah, hopefully everything will work smoothly. Starts at dawn and ends at next dawn. Sanremo goes on for hours. It's a Eurovision in itself. Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering like what time it actually starts. Oh, it starts around 20:30. Okay, and then ends at around like 6 a.m. or something. But we'll manage with that. We're doing a little bit of a practice here for sure with Benidorm Fest. I'm not the only one running late often, you know. You can see here now that RTVE, they're running a bit late with said that it was going to start at 10:50 and now we're on 10:51. Time is ticking, and this means that the show will probably be postponed as well, so 1 minute less of sleep if this keeps going. Italy loves their long shows. Well, indeed they do. Every time they've hosted Eurovision as well has been a very long show, of course. 2023 Sanremo started 21 and lasted about 5 hours. 5 hours. How can you even fill out the show with that much? And I mean, we're gonna do watch-alongs for San Remo, of course we are, but I can't sit here for 5 hours and talk about San Remo, surely. Stacy Swan is 3:52 in the USA. That's perfect. Perfect timing for you. Isn't the transmission geo-locked? It was last year. Is it? Because I've had the tab open, like, I've been watching Spanish news before this show has started, because I can access, like, Lera Vasi, if you click the link that's pinned in the Twitch chat, you should get to the live stream of RTVE. It should be fine, but if it is indeed geo-locked, I need to get on my VPN really quick. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's gonna work. Now they're 3 minutes late, so if anyone notices that it starts, let me know. Groot, have you checked the semi-final allocation draw? I just quickly opened the stream for it, and I saw Christer Björkman with this long hair, and that guy from Wee Wee Blogs, and then I saw that Slovenia got put into semi-final 1, I think, and then I kind of turned it off because I don't really care because we don't have the songs yet. We have 6 songs, and I don't really feel like that's enough to go by. So I'm not that interested in it yet. I will be more interested when all of the songs are out, of course, to kind of see how the allocation works. I'm not geo-blocked, okay. But has the show started for you, Sean? Because it hasn't for me. Iberians aren't very punctual. hey there. No need to drag them like that. It's hard to say, to be fair, but at least Ireland is in the same semi as the UK. I guess that's helpful for them. I think I saw just like I think Sweden was voting in the semi where Norway and oh, people have gotten, okay, I got a new link here from Muru. No, okay, Sean is also staring at Benidorm Calling, but Darren, you've got something else. 2 women on a trailer, and it says Benidorm next. On mine it just says Benidorm Calling. I'll open another tab and paste the link that Muru just sent and see what that is. Okay, so there's some audio on this one. I'm unsure which one to go with. This one that I just opened says 4 estrellas, which means 4 stars, I think? I'm on Benidorm Calling, okay. Well, we'll see which one works. I got 2 streams simultaneously open now. I hope my internet can handle that, and streaming at the same time. Something is actually happening on the one that Moro sent. Something is happening on. I think this is the opening of the show. I'm linking this one. Ignore the previous pin in the chat. Why can't I post? Okay, Darren, can you pin the other one? Yeah, the show has started. There's some drumming going on. Darren, can you pin that comment? I will update the link on YouTube as well, so that you get the correct link. Everyone who's... Oh, we got a bit of Waterloo here as well. Everyone who still sees the Benidorm Calling, just close that stream because it's not correct. And open the new one that Darren has pinned in the chat. It's also linked on YouTube. If you just refresh YouTube, I linked it. So use that. Our host for the night, I do not know who she is, but I'm sure she's a big thing over in Spain. Ruta Lorenzo, apparently, according to World Susuri. Wait, Ruta Lorenzo. Isn't it Ruth Lorenzo? Because she's been in Eurovision, hasn't she? Wait, I need to double check my... Yeah, with Dancing in the Rain. That's her, right? I don't know who this other woman is, but she's got some proper flashy things on her arms there. And here we got some dude with a green sports jacket. Darren would approve, with the white shirt and the green sports jacket. Not Darren, what am I saying? Alipan would approve, sorry. Can't mix you two together. Aquí y ahora. Here, today, something will happen. I would assume just 4 finalists going through. Miss Caffeina, we've got them on the screen right now. And Angy Fernández. I actually don't really know which songs are competing tonight. Nebulossa. I think I kind of remember all of the songs, but there might be something that I'm not sure of. Sofia Coll. I remember her as well. She's the one with the English hook, right? Lérica. I think those are the astronaut song. Quique Niza, I think, is the Prisionera. Is it called that? And Noan is the rock song. And Mantra is... Mantra? I don't remember that name. Someone gotta help me out with who Mantra or what song was that? Or should I just look it up? Mantra. Let's see. Mantra. No, not Mantra by Bring Me the Horizon. Come on. Mantra. Me vas a ver. Was that the song that I liked? I don't remember. I'm actually ahead of Groot. Should I? No, but it's because of the delay on Twitch. You know, when you stream, there's a delay, and on YouTube the delay is even longer, of course. So you need to just jump back. If you want to be in sync with me, just jump back slightly. You can get English subtitles. Really? English. Wow. Good preparation. Good content, RTVE. It's not very consistent though. You have like the ones we are going to enjoy tonight. We are in the first semi-final to emerge the first 4 finalists for next Saturday. No. It's on this Saturday, isn't it? And on Thursday, the second semi-final. I will be streaming that one, of course, as well. How many songs will be voting for in our core? In our core? You mean in our vote? 7. Pause for a few seconds and you'll be relatively in time with Groot. Yeah, exactly. The representative of Spain for Eurovision 2024, indeed. Everything that is an honor and a responsibility without pride. There is someone here who is a lot of, and she is queen. And this year is more special. Plen 10. Okay, I'm lost a little bit. I'm not gonna just rely on the English subtitles because I don't really understand everything. Still. Great. This is like a good moment for me to practice my Spanish listening, but it goes so fast that I can't. Absolutely not. So, I guess before everything starts, can you let me know? Got the subtitles to this NF season is amazing for the likes of it. Absolutely. Let me know, which one are you most excited to see tonight being performed live? I'm obviously excited to see all of them, but the one that I'm probably most excited to see out of the ones we saw is going to be performed tonight, I'd probably honestly say it's actually kind of difficult. Maybe Miss Caffeina or Te Echo De. I think those are kind of intriguing to me. Really looking forward to seeing Zora. Yeah, that was the what was it called? What was it called? Nebulossa. Yeah, that was what they were called. Here's 50% jury, 25% demoscopic, and 25% televote. Jury has a lot of influence here. Angy says GMAC Force, and Zora for Liz here as well. Kevin also Nebulossa. A lot of people saying Nebulossa. And Angy. And Angy was, Seki and Soy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, interesting with just 25% televote. That is quite low. Is it different from last year? Anyone know? I'm not sure. I haven't really kept track. Responsible for staging Eurovision 2014? The whole competition or just Spain's entry? head of the Armenian delegation, executive producer of Junior Eurovision 2022. Hello, David. And head of the Polish delegation. I think Televote had bigger say, but I'm not sure. It's been like this since 2022. Getting different sayings here. Hello, Marta. So these are the international jury, and they have 50%. Is it the international jury that has 50%? I assume so. Lee Smithhurst. I want to ask you a question. What does an artist have to have? A mouth, preferably eyes, and the ability to breathe. Someone has a passion for Eurovision. I think knowing how to tell a story on stage. I remember last year Aritz Aren being second in the semifinal televote last year, but he was pretty low in the jury vote, so that was why he was 5th in the semifinal. Unfortunate. I guess that's what happens with systems that mix it like this. I do not know this detail because I didn't keep up with the semifinals of Benidorm Fest last year. I just listened to the songs that came to the final. Still introducing the international juries here. Angela Carrasco. Or Angela, sorry. I should adapt. Gille Milky Way. Is that really a surname? Surely it has to be an artist name, right? Milky Way. Someone who has many Grammys. Who is this? Beatriz Luengo. Am I really ignorant? I do not know who that is, but apparently she's got many Grammys, so must be a made-up name. Milky Way? Yeah, one would think so at least. Milky Way is so tasty. Well. In the end, everyone wins. There are no worse songs here. I honestly think that, just looking, I opened up the list of all of the songs competing this year, and I'd honestly say that there aren't really any bad songs in the selection. There's nothing like straight up that I just think like, oh, what is this doing here? Everything like has a purpose in the selection, I think. Then of course there are songs that I don't really care for, but overall I would probably agree that it's a pretty strong selection, I think. She had a song called Hit Lerele that charted in France and Europe, and Dime. You need... Huh? Dime from 2003? Or I only have Eurovision reference. I'm sorry, I haven't heard Hit Lerele, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're going straight in for song number 1, Astronautas being introduced here. Here we got Lérica. Oh, they're already spoiling the song in the postcard. No oh, there we go. Subtitles, thank you. We're from Cadiz, if that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. I always do appreciate a group that just wants to spread happiness. That is very much something that I can get behind. I think this is a perfect opener, really. Surely they've decided this running order because this is a good opener, I think. All right. I think it's very strange how they just reveal the entire song before they start to perform it. I mean, everyone kind of knows the song, but if in case you didn't know the songs before, it feels a bit strange to have it on this loud in the background. Let's go to Mars. I'm sure you'll be happier if you go to Malmö. Alright, I'm ready. Song number 1, let's go. Good. I thought that was fun. Creative performance to it, fun staging. The singing was, of course, a bit shaky, but it's so just refreshing to really have, what do you say, actual singing. I mean, I've been so used with MGP now, when they've just had so much pre-recorded vocals in there. It's quite refreshing. Great opener, just loads of energy, very fun. I think they did that well. And a very, like, the opening part of the song, especially like when they were sitting in this spaceship or whatnot, that's a good part to like fill out the instrumental break, I think. And also, I just got these like Vox Populi vibes, just seeing all of these, I don't know, all of this space stuff. It made me think of Vox Populi now, for whatever reason. I give up. Benidorm Fest is definitely geo-locked from my country. Really? Did you go for the link that's pinned in the on Twitch? Is that the link you're using? It's so unfortunate if it's not letting you watch. Need to whip out an VPN, I guess. That is incredibly unfortunate. I feel for you. I tried everything. It was geo-locked for me in Canada. I have to use VPN. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, I can't stream it. I can't show it to you here, but I hope you find something. Because we're moving on to song number 2 now. And here is... was it Noan? Noan? Yeah. He's thrown all of his pillows on the floor. I mean... Hope you're not having any guests over, because that looks a bit messy, Noan. You need to pick up the pillows. I think he's bought too many pillows, because he's got 2 in the couch and then 5 on the floor. I think you need to give some away. Guess it's locked for non-EBU countries in general? Possibly. Assume it's okay in Australia? Yeah, Amber was here before and she said it was fine, right? Pillow fight there is incoming. I didn't think of that. Didn't think of that. He's ready to get the pillows out in case he doesn't make it to the final tonight. I'm actually really interested to see how this one's gonna be live. I really like the song, and I think it requires a lot from the singing live to make it really work. So I really hope that he delivers on a very strong level. I'm tapping my foot just listening to the very faded out backing track there. It's a song that gets me going. Okay, let's go. Te echo de. I like that. I thought that was a really fun idea with the making it a bit music video esque in the first half of the song with the structure, and then how it halfway throughout the structure was gone and his band appeared on stage. That is kind of nice. I think he's kind of lacking a little bit of that extra charisma on stage. Like if he had an Ollie-esque charisma, I think that would elevate this song. He needs to kind of just, I mean, he tried really connecting with the audience and whatnot, but more movement, more energy, I think that would lift it. And if you just felt like his vocals were actually more controlled, because it felt like they were on the verge of breaking at times. He really nailed like what he's gonna do with the vocals, but if it just had that feeling that it felt a little more comfortable, I think that would have just got it slightly more convinced me. I would say. I think it's a very good song, and I think it's pretty decent performance. It had fun ideas in there, but I think it needs that extra push in just energy and I don't know what they're singing here, but they're having the time of their lives, which is always nice. I do enjoy seeing other people happy. That makes me happy. So I'm sitting here smiling even though it's way past when I actually should be sleeping. Instead, I'm drinking energy drinks to keep me up throughout this entire show. I wouldn't say that would qualify for the final. I would probably assume that it's going to struggle too, yes. I have a feeling maybe juries aren't, like, usually I have a feeling like rock songs really don't do that well with juries in general. And then if they do, then it needs like a very convincing vocal. I don't think like this kind of proper pop punk approach, I've never seen that do well with juries, but I could have forgotten something, but I struggle with seeing, and since the juries decide 50% of this, I doubt that it has any chance. Sofia Coll here with, I hope you actually pronounce it Coll, because it's a double L, so I'm trying to be Spanish here, but someone might just tell me that, oh, it's actually Sofia Coll, and then I will be silly sitting here. So maybe some Spaniard out there can correct me on this. You thought it was a pretty jury-friendly rock song? I'm not sure. Nah, I don't think so. But maybe. I've been wrong many times before. But I just have a feeling like pop-punk isn't really a jury-friendly concept in general. Not that we've had a lot of it really in Eurovision, but still, I just feel like juries want a perfect vocal, and they want like just simple composition and strong production, and this one feels more gritty. I don't know, we'll see. Sofia Coll here. There's no way no one could compete with Ollie in Eurovision. Well, hopefully Ollie isn't going to Eurovision, because we need long title song in Eurovision in my opinion. Song number 3, Sofia Coll, let's go. Well, the people at Benidorm Fest are going crazy about that one. I thought that was a really fun package, really. Strong performance to it. Love the choreography. Love this prop that they got for them as well. It adds something. I mean, it did feel like it really had all of the, I guess, things you expected from it. You had to have the dress reveal thing. It was choreography reliant, but she nailed the choreography. I think she's a good performer, truly. Vocals were shaky here and there. The high notes maybe not really going for the. I don't think if you can't nail the high notes, just don't do them. If you're more if you're better with the dancing than the singing, then like prioritize. You can impress more with the dancing. But still, I mean, it's a fun performance, and I think that's sailing through. I would expect so anyway. Catchy song, not my personal favorite, but still strong performance to it. So she's here to stay in the competition. Yeah, I think so too. Not sure if it's gonna be the winner of the whole selection. I'm very skeptical towards that, but I think she's making it for Saturday. We're getting interviews with judges here. No, okay, I remember having a lot of nerves. I turn off the subtitles when the songs are going on because I feel like the subtitles are so inconsistent during the songs. So I just turned them on here now. And he's giving compliments to Angela Carrasco here. Why are two of them wearing big headphones like me, and so the others are just wearing in-ears? I don't understand. She would be a televote queue, in my opinion, if Spain was in semifinals. Well, they're not, though. I'm not sure. Like, it always depends on the competition as well, right? Wish Maria was in the semi. I'd be far less... Can't see what it says. I'd be far less scared for her to queue. Maria was... Oh, Remitente. Ah, here we go. Okay, Mantra. I immediately recognized the song. I forgot they were called Mantra, but I will reveal this now. I've listened to this song over and over again, truly. It's a proper earworm. I said it like the first time I heard it. I know that I will listen to it tons. I don't think it's very groundbreaking in any regard, but it puts a smile on my face, and I will listen to it over and over again. And that is exactly what I've done. Happy song, this one. I'm cheering for this, absolutely. But... I would understand if it doesn't make it through. Of course I would. But I'd like to see this one do well. But of course, if it's a bad performance, then I'm not rooting for it. Weren't they last in the press poll? Well, I haven't looked, but I can understand if it is. You do want your ex to look good. I haven't kept up with what they're talking about. I love that people teach us how to be pretty to get over seeing your ex. What? The performance is dedicated to us and to all those who do it possible. Okay. One giant kiss. Okay. Great. Can't relate, but sure. Let's go. Song number 4, right? Or listen to the hosts. Well, this is new. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You just had the interview. Shouldn't you just have the interview after the break? This feels very strange. We're going to interview them and then have a break, and then everyone's forgotten their interview, and then they can perform. That's very strange. But okay, break time. Taking these off. Now my expectations are higher. Well, we'll just have to sit here and wait, I guess. I've always wanted to just look at Spanish commercials, you know. Personal interest of mine. 90 seconds, okay. 90 seconds. I can live with that. They need to set the stage. Okay, they didn't have time to do that. To finish with it. That's actually a positive thing, though. Then maybe they have some huge props and a proper performance to them. That could be a good thing, you know. That they have to set the stage and that it's taking time to do so. This is the first postcard where there aren't things laying on the ground. I wasn't actually paying attention, but... If you say so, I believe you. It just feels as if they are behind schedule and are scrambling. I'm not gonna put any any thoughts into that. I'm just waiting for the show to keep going. Maybe 2 trumpets. I love me 2 giant trumpets. Oh, that would be hilarious. They just bring out the trumpets. Could have what was his name? Was it James Newman? Have him on backing vocals and bring out his trumpets. Dolores. Idealista. We're back? We're back. Alright, let's go. Excited. They've hyped it up so much now for Sonu 4 that I'm just I just really want to watch it now. It's practically 11:30. Indeed it is. We continue live in the first semifinal. What was promised in... I can't read that fast. Let's listen to them. Yes, let's please. Mantra. Okay, song number 4, let's go. Oh, look at those lights. Wonderful. Really great staging concept, I think. And it's, I mean, I love the song. I really do. But there's no way that will really go through, surely. It feels like a perfect this is the first time, maybe it's not the first time they participate, but it kind of felt like that. And they can come back in a year or two and just gain from this experience, learn from this experience, improve, because vocally it wasn't very convincing. The performance didn't really, like, they smiled a lot, but the energy wasn't really there, and I didn't feel like they were really performers to the extent that they need to be to really lift up this kind of song. I think it's a perfect like first attempt, and then they can come back in 2 years or so, learn from this experience, become more professional, and then could really make an impact on the competition. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from them as performers. They have lots of potential, and they look very young. So I think there's potential, but I don't think it's gonna go very well this time, unfortunately. I love the song still, but I just didn't really feel that performance, unfortunately. But that's just my 2 cents. Bailar. No, I accidentally put on English subtitles or Spanish subtitles. Miss Caffeina. Okay, this is the one that I'm. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. This is. I kind of like went through all of the songs from Benidorm Fest, and I've decided that this is my third favorite. The other two of my favorites are in the second semi-final, so this one is my favorite from this semi-final, if we judge studio cuts only. So I really hope that this one's good. Blah, blah, blah. It's a song we made for the Benidorm Fest. Oh, always gets me moving. Talk a little about the situation we're always in. Sometimes they tell us that we are very pop or indie and we have to listen to it clearly. Is it like you don't need to listen to criticism? It's good in that case. I mean, it's all blah 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 anyway, right? All of the hate you can receive online, of course. Second postcard in a row without things on the floor. We took to my coffees and gave our votes to the songs. What? We took to my coffees? I don't get it. Is that lamp standing on the speaker behind them? These postcards, like I just wondered, the set decorator behind these postcards must have some wacky ideas, really. I've not notified my mother. Well, if you come here, it is to represent Spain in Eurovision and to win. Indeed. Alright, praying for this one. Let's go, Miss Caffeina. Song number 5. am I a little bit biased? I don't know, but I thought that was actually really great. I hope you liked it too, because I might be biased. I'm not sure. Maybe I get blinded by the fact that I liked the song so much, but I thought it was a really good performance. Maybe vocally could be it's just slightly more convincing, but I thought the charisma was there. I thought the staging was creative and fun to look at. I think the choreography really worked, and I think the backing dancers really added something to it. The staging with all of the effects visually, I think it was great, really. In my opinion, that should sail through out of these songs we've seen so far, and the performances. I think it's the best song so far, and I think it's the best performance so far, but that could just be me. But of course, we still have 3 songs to go, and if all 3 of those are amazing, then I mean it could struggle. But so far, I have to say that was the best one in my opinion. Great performance to it. Australiana. Oh, I should put on the subtitles again. I have a Eurovision trivia in the hotel room. I wanna come. Am I invited, Ruth? I wanna be a part of it. Hey, do you remember when we did a Eurovision Kahoot? Did you remember that? Or were any of you who are watching now, were you there when we did the Eurovision Kahoot? Like, well, not quite a year ago, but you know, it was like in April or something last year. That was fun times, right? I enjoyed that anyway. We should do the Kahoots again. We honestly should. We could do like a Gru Division Kahoot. So I can be like, what song finished 17th in the 2002 Watchalong? And I don't think anyone will get that one. Then you have to be a proper Gru Division nerd. The song is called Prisionero, right? Prisionero, yeah. This is the next one, I'm sure. Quique Niza, yeah. Prisionero. This one, honestly, sorry, I'm a little bit tired, so I need to touch my face a lot. Whatever. Greece. Were you guessing Ducknator, or is it actually Greece? Anyway, Prisionera is actually a song I've listened to quite a bit. It's a song that I never turn off. Like, I've had Benidorm playlist on, and this is always one that I just kind of enjoy. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I just enjoy it, you know? So, looking forward to this one. I hope he can impress, and then I'll be rooting for him, absolutely. He looks like Aritz from last year. Again, I don't know who Aritz is, because I missed it. Absolutely guessing 2010 was the first watch-along I attended. Okay, fair enough. While Quique here is talking, I'm actually gonna look up the result. Into you. Oh, he's done talking. Okay, I'll look it up after the song. Let's go. Song number 6. Hmm. I feel it's really like uncomfortable for me to really delve into this because at times you can really hear he has something in his voice that actually really clicks. At times it feels very sincere and he's singing like properly, but his voice does not hold up for a song like this, especially during the choruses. I think it just completely leaves him and lets him down. He needs more practice and just more practice really to be able to elevate a song like that. Um, I really liked the staging. I thought the opening part of it was wonderful with him at the piano. He's obviously his posture is really bad, which kind of threw me off. You don't sit like this at a piano, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna delve into that, but it looks a bit strange. But then when when this piano was lifted and the lights just hit him in the center, that looked stunning, really. But then the first chorus came and the vocals just didn't hold up, and that is unfortunate. Um, the staging overall was good. I like the choreography as well, but it just didn't work. It wasn't a pleasant listening experience, unfortunately. His voice left with the piano. Yeah, I guess it came back with the piano though as well. The breakdown part was actually quite nice when he used his falsetto. He's obviously got tons of potential, but he's not ready. Not ready, in my opinion. I think he needs more work, and he can come back in a few years and then knock it out of the park, hopefully. But right now, I can't see that go through. Not with a jury involved either. Angy up next, and while Angy is talking here for us, I'm gonna take a quick look at who actually finished 17th in the 2002 Watchalong, just because I want to now. So if anyone said Lithuania, you were correct. How did Lithuania finish 70? Lithuania had 7 songs below it in the 2002 Watchalong, including Romania. Who voted for Happy You? That is so strange. 17th, 7 songs behind it. Lithuania. Okay. All right. Angy up next here. But okay, I shouldn't take happiness from someone not performing very well like Quique did there, but it increases the chances of Miss Caffeina qualifying, right? Hopefully, at least. So I can be happy about that. But yeah, wish all the best for the Prisionero guy. Hope he comes back later, like another year, when he's improved. Probably me. Alipan, do you know what that song is? I don't think you would vote for that. I think all of those points that it got are meme votes, really. Alright, are we ready for Angy to perform song number 7 here? I've kind of forgotten the title. I'm gonna read it out. Seki and Soy, that's right. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I can't see a world where that doesn't qualify, truly. Felt more, expensive and polished than a lot of the others. The song is good, it has proper drive. I think the guitar riffs towards the end are so great. The drumming as well. It just works. And I love the props that they have on stage and kind of the staging concept as a whole. The pretend guitar player needs to actually play what's being played in the backing track, but that's just a nitpick of mine. But also, something that I was thinking of here is that it's obviously very difficult to move around as much as she does and still have the mic in an audible range. Maybe she should go for the Sakis route of having a, do you call them portable mic? I don't know. The one you attach here and you can sing and you can move at the same time without it just cutting out all the time. Because that's kind of distracting, really, how so many of the notes just disappear because she's having her mic over here or whatever because she's doing a movement. So maybe she should get one of these. Radio mic, exactly. Call Sakis. And some of his charisma. She could spend a day with Sakis and learn from his professionalism or whatnot. Anything that works for Sakis is inspired. I still liked it though. I thought the song is really good there. So yeah, and I honestly think that's not missing out. There's no way. There's no way. Final song. We're already on song number 8. And honestly, time has just flown by. You said that it was going to be over at midnight, Darren. So that means it's a pretty short show, really. It's only just over 1.5 hours. We've been watching the show for an hour now. Mad. Alright, this is the one most of you were excited to see live. So this is going to be quite interesting, shouldn't it? Soda, indeed. Hype for Soda was my second place before performances. What's your first? Or is this your favorite from this semi-final? I need this to be good live. I haven't really cared all that much about this one, but I've understood that there's a very kind of strong message about it, with a lot of attitude and in a very what do you say? Not admirable way, but it's kind of tongue-in-cheek and stuff, right? I've understood it from that. I watched I'm terribly sorry. How do I not remember his surname? I watch his name is Stuart. Are any of you following Stuart? I think his name is McLean or something. And he did a whole video of Benidorm Fest interviewing Spanish people, and there was a lot of context behind this song, which I found quite interesting. So I've learned a little bit about Benidorm Fest. I think his name is Stuart McLean, but I could be wrong. Stuart something. Anyway, also looking forward to, of course, listening to this, but even though I didn't really click that much with the Studio Cup, but I still enjoyed it, so we'll see. Hopefully good live performance here. Final song already. Let's go. Well, this is the least what is it? The least exciting part of the entire event tonight, I guess. This one's sailing through. You could hear the audience singing louder than she was. Obviously, big fan favorite there, at least. It's gonna landslide the televote, I can tell you that already. Quite an ambitious performance, really. Maybe not. I mean, it's not a performance that I would really be returning to that much. I thought it was fun for what it was, but it's not something that I will really watch over and over again, I think. And I mean, it's a fun, catchy song, but I'm still not that convinced. I'm really not rooting for it to win the whole selection, I'll say that much. But if it does, kudos to them. And I guess all of the fans in the arena at least gets their favorite to win, which would be nice. I can always get behind a fan favorite winning, but it's not a song that I will be placing at the top of my list when Eurovision comes around the corner if it's there. I'll tell you, I'll know that much. Yeah, singing is a little monotone. I agree with you, K. Sander. That is usually that is also a complaint that I have. The vocals of the song aren't really that interesting. I think it relies a lot on the lyrical side of things and then the instrumental beat to really kick up the energy. Diza Dre predicts Zora, Sekien Soy, blah blah blah, and Here to Stay. I would probably predict the same, honestly. But of course, I hope we get a recap now because I'm gonna open the voting. Of course, we're gonna vote. I hope you're all looking forward to vote with me for this show. The voting link, I have it ready with me. Darren, what should we put the times as? Close the voting at 15 past, maybe? I'll do that. 15 past. That's when I'm closing the voting. So, over on Discord, I'm going to be posting the announcement that voting for the Benidorm Fest semifinal 1 is now open. Make sure to vote before 00:15 p. That's AM, right? No, wait, 00:15. Is that AM or PM? It's PM, isn't it? Oh, I'm confused with British time zones. I don't know. Or with the English way of thinking. Sounds good to me. Is it PM? That's AM. Okay. Okay, 00:15 AM Central European time. You can already get your votes in because I'm posting the announcement now. So there you go. Hopefully they have a recap coming up here now. Alright, everyone was so sure on AM. How have I never learned this? I don't know. Okay, recap. Enjoy. This was a really great opener, wasn't it? Honestly, probably among the performances that I enjoyed the most tonight, I think. I obviously love this song. Te hecho de hyphen. Cheeky. Oh yeah, the choreography. This is a very good recap time for Here to Stay. That's a perfect recap slot, with the choreography really being focused there. It really becomes evident that they're lacking the energy that Here to Stay had when they come straight after in the running order. I think, at least. Midnight and midday are the thresholds between AM and PM. Yeah, I know, but I thought like when you say 12 PM, that's midnight, right? That's not a good recap time for Prisionero. They really couldn't pick a worse recap time. I feel so sorry for him. Yeah, exactly. That is what confuses me, Kevin. 12 AM is midnight. Okay. I need to vote as well, of course. Looking at this recap, I think it's going to be pretty difficult. 20 people have already voted. 20 people did not bother listening to the recap. No Rodmore here tonight, I see. That's actually kind of difficult to really pick. Alright, I voted. And so have 32 other people as well. And of course, I hope you remember what I said yesterday, that I'm not going to be revealing our results tonight. You vote, but you're not going to know who makes it. You will find that out on Friday. I'm really looking forward to this system, really. It will be really interesting, I think. Because you'll just sit here and you'll be like, I don't know what made it. Only this guy will. And then you get the reveal on Friday. I'm looking forward to this, actually. Proper teasing you with that. I should probably turn on the subtitles here so I hear what they say. I haven't really... These are the people... We are voting on the specific context of what is the best option for Europe. To whom we are debating which artist or song is better. For us, it is like decorating a living room. And think that the picture is better. And in the end, decide on one because it fits you. But know that your choice does not make one or the other better. Alright. I have 8 experts to 4 internationals who knows what Eurovision is. And that they are going to help us, those of us who stay here watching Eurovision. And then the subtitles got lost. Alright. Where was the voting link? I don't see it. It's in Groody notifications. It always is there. And I tag everyone who's a Groody enthusiast. So make sure you have that role if you're if you didn't see it, because then you should get a notification. I've lost my subtitles. I don't know what's going on with that. Someone's performing now. Superhéroe? Superhéroe. Where did that come from? Superhéroe being performed at Benidorm Fest. What an unexpected and pleasant surprise. And in Spanish, of course, here. It feels weird hearing them saying superhéroes. Because I've listened to Superhéroe a lot, honestly. I really love it. And just like Alex said, damn, I'm loving this one now. Don't know how it didn't do anything on me during San Remo. I gotta say, it did do something on me during San Remo as well, but I think it grew on me as time went by as well, though. But one thing about it not really clicking during San Remo, I think really comes down to the competition that you have at San Remo. There are like 20, no, not 20, but there are like 10 other really strong Italian ballads next to it. So it doesn't stand out as much as it did now. I think I like the Spanish version more for some reason. I'm too much of an Italian bias, like for the language, to agree. So yeah. Interviews going on right now. Interesting how they have like logos for all of the songs to remind you of which one was which. So we've got like some kind of space thing going on for the Space Boys here, as the host calls them. Let's surf. What? Is there a song about surfing? We're going to ask for that vote in half a minute. If you like really written song... What? With emotional written... Oh, okay. If you like songs written from the heart, you should vote Noan, apparently. I did like it, Noan. I didn't love it, but I did like it. The song I kind of love almost, actually. I was surfing to another contestant, she went, okay. That's what we do. Does Spain allow Catalonian artists to participate? Surely they do, right? I can't imagine they don't. That would be very strange, wouldn't it? I'm sure they do. Isn't there a song in Catalan this year? I'm pretty sure there is a song in Catalan actually this year. In the other semi-final. But I could be wrong. Don't take my word as gospel, because I could be wrong. Yes, okay, Alipan says yes, so... yeah, El Temp, exactly, that one is in Catalan. Exactly. Judging from what we've seen today, I don't think anyone from this semi-final is going to Eurovision. If anyone, I guess it would be... what's it called? Zora? I think that is the one that only has like a shot. And that... I think that one has a shot if the televote has more power in the final. Because if there's 50% international jury and then 25% this demoscopic, like that's a jury too, or what is that? I don't know what it is. But I mean, if that's also a jury, surely they won't win. But I mean, I could get surprised, of course. Maybe the juries go crazy for it, but it just feels like it's mostly the televote that's gonna go crazy about it. We wrote this song in our room. Wow, he speaks so fast. Isn't demoscopic random groups take from the public? That sounds very random. A demoscopic jury is just a random sampling of the public. Okay, and that has 25% of the power. So it could be just any person. It's very strange. But sure, why not? They can do whatever they want. It's their show, so... We want to meet the first 4 finalists. But first, let's see the performances again. Another recap? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, let's listen to another recap. Alright, that was that. Madre mia! There is still time to vote, but the show is gonna be over in 15 minutes. You need to close the voting now so we can get to the results and I can get to bed. Muy bien. Demoscopic jury with random Spanish people who don't know anything from ESC, I guess. But like demoscopic, then what do they do? Like they just they take people on the street, or what do they do to find the demoscopic jury? A demoscopic jury is used to give power to the regular people, but without regional bias. I get that. I can get that. Demoscopic jury is truly jury with random Spanish jury who don't know anything from ESC, I guess. It's composed of statistically selected sample of Spanish population. That is... okay. Demoscope is kind of what Sweden kind of does with the age groups. They have a proportional representation of the public, which is more reflective of national population than the public vote likely is. But I mean, the age groups in Sweden work like you enter your age into the app that you vote with. Like you still have to vote, just like the public vote, you know? In Sweden at least. And you're just, the age groups works as, you just have your age group and your votes are counted into that age group. Like when do they count these votes? Regional bias goes back to that span. Yeah, obviously. So you select 200 plus people and they vote now as well? Or they voted in advance? Does anyone know? Do they take these people into rooms for 30 minutes? Yeah, exactly. Like I'm wondering, like, what does the system work like? They're just like, you there, come with us. You sit in this room and you vote. I want to tell my family not to give up all their salary. It's 350 people overseen in a room. They're capturing people on the street. Did anyone grow for you live, Groot? Because like, oh, grow, like any of the performances, if any of them got better. Because like normally the lives were messy in my opinion. Yeah, maybe, Here to Stay, maybe? Sora? I'm not sure. I think most of them were messy, just like you say, but I kind of expected that. Like, I'm just so grateful that we don't have pre-recorded vocals. Like MGP has just... I mean, when you watch MGP, unless your name is Dag Erik or Anne, you basically just rely on the pre-recorded vocals. And I mean, I do love the songs in MGP, and I think it's a wonderful selection, but it's so refreshing to just have proper live vocals, even though it sounds not as good, you know? I just appreciate that. Yeah, Here to Stay, I would think, like that, the choreography really kind of knocked that up a spot, I guess. I'm off to work. See you later, Ellen. See you Friday for Send Me To... Oh yeah, that's Friday for you, yeah, that's right. If I get picked randomly from the street, I'm not going anywhere unless money is involved. Okay. Sanremo's demoscopic jury votes come from home via a special device. Interesting. They capture those many people on streets, tie their hands and bring them in one dark room and show all the songs and force them to make a top. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Okay, maybe it doesn't have to be a dark room. They don't need to tie my hands. I can just gladly go and listen and say, oh, yes, I like this. They're gonna do a countdown for the... I mean, the show is supposed to end in 10 minutes. Are we sure we're gonna keep this deadline? They're closing the voting now. They're gonna count the votes and then reveal the qualifiers. And we have 10 minutes to do all of that. Do they do like a live voting in Benidorm Fest? Muy rápido. Indeed. It's Spain, it's not like they care about deadlines. Okay, fair enough. Break? What do you mean break? They're gonna have a break now? Very small pause, okay. Ugh. I'm not gonna miss it, don't worry. I mean, I've stayed up for this long now, so I might as well stay up the whole show. Guessing we're going to go overtime? Yeah, probably. I mean, they were like 5 minutes late in starting the show as well, so I guess those 5 minutes, they need to get those back somehow. Alright. See, we've got a bunch of new people on the Discord server tonight. 3 of them, I think. Welcome. Hope you're gonna enjoy your time over there. Hope you enjoy finding this channel today, because I guess that's what you've done today. Hope to see you stick around. And welcome. Are they gonna keep the results secret this time, because revealing the votes kind of ruins going into the final? I think last year they revealed like the absolute score as well. Like this song scored this amount of points and this one scored this. I guess we'll find out. Groot, did you ever go to Eurovision when it was there, or to Melody Festival in person? No, I went to when I was, how old was I? Like 8 or 9. I got as a gift to see a rehearsal for Melody Festival in 2006, the semi-final that Carola was in, because I think that was in Gothenburg. So I went to Gothenburg and saw the rehearsal for the semi-final with Carola in 2006. That's the only time I've seen Melody Festival live, and I've never seen Eurovision live. So that's me. Manana. Just declare that I read the end time from Eurovision World, so it may not be correct. Yeah, I got it. You got it, Darren. Don't worry. The TV guide on the Spanish app says it'll finish at 12:35. Okay, so 12 more minutes. And the show is back on, so I'll put on these. They revealed the exact scores in Spain's semifinal, same as Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania does that as well. Alright. Well, everything is falling apart, she's saying. I kind of missed the context, but that does not sound promising. More interval acts. stream crashed. I hope I'm not talking over the song for you. It just stopped playing for me. Does it still work for you? Let me know. I'll refresh. Alright, sorry if I'm talking over the song, but it doesn't work for me. So I won't know when it's over. It just stopped working. Well, it's completely died for me. Oh, they're playing Noche Entera now, so I'll be quiet. Enjoy Noche Entera. I'll try and get it to work on my end. Maybe Noche Entera is over now. I gotta say, this is incredibly frustrating. My stream has completely died. I can't see it. It's ironic though, like how my stream is still going on. You can still see and hear me, but I can't see the show. Right before the results, it just had to happen, didn't it? Well, this is honestly terrible. I'll switch to Firefox maybe. See if that works better. Did you try going the other link? Yeah, I've used both of them. I'm using Firefox instead. Maybe that works better. Who knows? Hopefully. Results start now. Of course they do. When it's not working for me. What happened? Like, I'm still streaming, so it's not my internet being bad or anything. Oh, there's a YouTube link? Could I put it on my phone? My phone should have a better internet. Thank you for the YouTube link. I'll watch it on my phone, I guess. There it is. Alright, well. Sorry that you have to listen to this. 33, maybe? Mantra, 33 points. From who? From who? Is the question. Is that in total, or it's just... Oh, it's only juries, okay. Only juries. 33 points to Mantra. I guess they're going from the bottom and up. What do I say? 40 points to Astronauta. I can't believe juries are putting Prisionero above these two songs. Did they hear the vocals? And Quique and Niza, how many points? 45, yeah, okay. Noan 46. Why? I haven't gotten that far. Don't spoil. Thank you, Famicom. Yeah, you were spot on correct. Please don't say it in advance. Please don't spoil it for me. Because I'm right now, no one has just got his 46 points. If you're ahead of me, then you are. I thought your stream wasn't working. Well, I got it on my phone now. It's right here. Sofia Coll, 4th place, 58 points. Okay, so quite a lead over the bottom 4. I mean, these are kind of the 4 that both me and the other person who predicted. The 4 that are left are the ones that we predicted. Angy, 62 points. Miss Caffeina is top 2 in the jury vote. Hell yes! Let's go. I'm intrigued though. Nebulossa is actually top 2 with the juries. I thought maybe the televote was gonna really push it up, but the juries are actually putting Nebulossa in 2nd or in 1st. What happens now? Maxima, is she just gonna say which one got more, or are they doing it in order, or now they're just doing the ones that have got more? Nebulossa got 84. Okay. And Miss Caffeina got what? Miss Caffeina got 64. Wow. Okay. So the juries thought Nebulossa was that much of a landslide, huh? 84 points, and the 2nd place got 64. I would expect those kind of results from the televote, but not the jury vote. But sure, I mean, if they liked it, they liked it. I'm not gonna complain about it. I knew they're going through anyway, but it feels a bit... I don't know, the jury vote should probably not have that much of a landslide for Nebulossa, but that could just be me. But definitely the top 4 that the juries put are the ones that I would expect to go through. Now it's 33 minutes past midnight, and it was gonna end at 35, right? Are we going straight through the televote now, or are we gonna split up the demoscopic as well? Are they doing interviews, or what are they doing? People in the... Now, because I'm watching on YouTube, I can read the live chat as well. And, well, there's a lot of... people are supporting 2 songs, I can tell you that much. They are Angy and Nebulossa. Yeah, people are not liking Miss Caffeina. At least not in this chat. But I did, so I'm happy. Hopefully they can still go through, though. I'm not expecting them to win the whole selection, obviously. So, demoscopic vote now, which was going to be 25%, right? Miss Caffeina came last in the demoscopic. Last. 16 points. Last. Okay. Quique and Niza got 20. Alright. What's next? Lérica, 22. Okay. I mean, Miss Caffeina can still be in the top 4 after these votes, but it's a bit worrying that the demoscopic only gave 16 points. Then that could mean a low televote score as well, of course. Mantra with 25. They're still in last place then. But they're closing up a little bit on the on the few songs above it. So Noan still to get points here, and Noan will get more than 25. So Noan will get 28. So Noan is only 6 points behind Miss Caffeina. So Noan could absolutely take that spot, I think. I guess the other three are kind of confirmed now. Like Angy, Sofia, Coll, and Nebulossa are going through. Mantra are safely gone. Yeah, I would say so as well. Mantra and Lérica, yeah. Sofia Coll with 30 points to go up on 88. But this is not like this demoscopic thing. 16 points to Miss Caffeina. I'm a bit let down by that, really. I can't believe they actually thought that was the worst song tonight. That just doesn't make sense in my head. It's not the worst one, surely not. I mean, okay. Angy got 40 points. And Nebulossa... So Nebulossa got less than Angy from the demoscopic? So how many did... how many did Nebulossa get? It's very dragged out, this, isn't it? I haven't seen the points yet. So Nebulossa got 35, so still has a 17-point lead. Demoscopico failed Miss Caffeina, yeah, for sure. Televote left then. I mean, there's only 6 points between Miss Caffeina and Noan. Like, this YouTube chat does not like Miss Caffeina. Oh well. Oh, they're gonna drag it out even more before before the televote comes, because here someone comes with the magic envelope. Subtitles have been ahead of the audio the entire stream. Well, now I don't have subtitles anymore, so no matter to me, I guess. This should have been over 3 minutes ago. Wrap it up, come on. Yes, we see the envelope. So the juries actually have more than 50%? Why? What do you mean? They don't, do they? I mean, the televote is going to be 25% more here. Yes, yes, get to the point, come on. I want to sleep. I'm actually starting to get hungry now as well. That's not a good sign. I need to eat before going to bed, I guess. Alright. A ver. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'll just leave this going here. Maybe at some point they'll be done. Carrot supper? No, I need to get full, you know. Do we need a quattro hosto for Benidorm semifinal? Apparently. Juries have huge power as the difference can be huge, but in demoscopic jury and televote the points are set for every place. Oh, they are. But I mean, if you're lost in the demoscopic, you get 16, and if you win it, you get 40. So there's still a difference, you know. And I mean, it's the same for televote then, right? Ay, 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 ay. Magda, I agree with you. I love the song Así though by Miss Caffeina as well. It's the only song that I know from them before this, but it's one that I've listened to a lot. Alright. Are we finally getting the televote? Come on. Come on. Okay, 16 points from televote. Quique Niza, okay. Yep. So he's not going through. Good. Sorry, I shouldn't be rude, but I'm glad that it didn't, because he it sounds harsh to say he doesn't deserve it, but his vocals weren't there tonight, so it shouldn't go through in my opinion. Lérica, second to last in the televote. They beat Quique and Niza with 1 point in total here. Six songs to go. Noan, okay, he's out. Noan is out. 22 points. And yeah, Mantra is not catching Miss Caffeina. So Miss Caffeina are going through. Okay, that's a little bit of a... Like, obviously, I wouldn't have minded Noan. But I want both of them. Miss Caffeina, 25 points, so they end up on 105. I mean, Mantra, even though they win the televote, which they won't do, they will only get 40 points, right? So they can't... It's already done. It will be Nebulossa, Angy, Fernández, Sofia, Coll, and Miss Caffeina. It's already done. It's just what order now. Sofia Coll... Mantra is actually beating Sofia Coll in the televote. Didn't expect that, I gotta say. Yeah, Mantra more than Sofia, yeah. Apparently. But I mean, it's not gonna matter because Mantra aren't making it anyway. They can't. The math doesn't add up, you know? So it's already done. People in the chat doesn't seem... Like on the YouTube chat, people don't seem to realize. Someone asked, Sofia maybe not qualifying. Are you unable to count? There are only 2 songs left to get their points and she's in second place. Nebulossa got 30 from the televote. Wait, I didn't even realize. Mantra beat Nebulossa in the televote. This is... Mantra must be feeling so hard done by the juries. Mantra won the televote. Mantra won the televote, but they're not qualifying. They won the televote? How? That is so unexpected. I mean, congratulations to them. That means they obviously have a super bright future, but they can't believe it. She's crying, he's happy, and he's just saying, what the F? How did they win the televote? I mean, I'm happy for them, absolutely, but they're not going through. Sorry, guys, but... Mantra won the televote. Yeah, what a bittersweet end. Yeah, obviously. That is so harsh. But I gotta say, what? I mean, no one... They were lost before the televote. So how did they win the televote? That's just such a... I don't get it. They were lost after the juries and the demoscopic, and then they just win the televote? How does that make any sense? I mean, happy for them. That obviously is a great sign of that they have a super bright future. If they come back another year, more professional, more experienced, then I think they could really knock it out of the park. I think they had lots of streams on Spotify. Well, some of them come from me. The system is kind of very bad. Oh, I thought it was fine. I mean, it is a bit strange that the televote winner doesn't make it through to the final when half of the songs do. That is a little bit strange. So yeah, basically, just like all of you said, the juries kind of pick the songs that are going through, because of course it was the jury top 4 that went through. But very interesting that Nebulossa only finished 3rd in the televote. I thought it would landslide that, but it actually landslided the jury instead. But yeah, what do we think of these 4 qualifiers? I mean, it was the ones that at least I predicted, and whoever it was in the chat, was it you, Kevin, I think, who also predicted them? I might be wrong on who it was. But Nebulossa, Angy, Fernández, Sofia, Coll, and Miss Caffeina, those were the 4 that I predicted, and they were the 4 that got through. I should have put some money on that. But it was a little bit too close for comfort there with Miss Caffeina, I think, after they finished last in the demoscopic. I feel like I need to know who these people in the demoscopic are, because I disagree with them. But I understand, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and some people think the song is really annoying, at least according to the YouTube chat I just saw. Lots of people really hated it there, so they'll be upset tonight. I'm, however, just kind of happy with that. But I obviously no, I'm not going to reveal what I preferred. Should I? But I'm satisfied with all of the qualifiers, really. I'm fine with all of them being in the final, and it was kind of expected. So I'm happy for Miss Caffeina. I would have honestly been pretty underwhelmed if Mantra would have made it, because I think live they weren't that great. Or not good enough to like justify a final place. Maybe in a few years. Just my 2 cents. I like how we've gained viewers now that the show is over. I don't really know how that happens, but yeah, we will close off the show now because it's 1:45 where I am right now. But just again, a quick reminder that of course the voting that we did tonight, you won't know how it ended. If you're sitting here and waiting for the voting to happen, it's not going to, because I'm gonna keep it a secret who qualified in our world. Is it the same 4 songs that made it in the real life show? Or is it the 4 that didn't make it? Or is it a mix? Not even I know at the moment. I haven't taken a look yet, but I'm going to take a look because I need to put together the playlist for Friday, of course, when we're gonna watch the final. And for that final, I'm not gonna tell you anything of what songs are in there. You'll just have to be along for the ride and see, oh, this song is in there, song number 1. And then you'll wait and, oh, this song is in there when we listen to song number 2. So hope you're looking forward to that. Hope you're also looking forward to Thursday, of course, where we watch second semi-final of Benidorm Fest, which is, I guess, the more hyped up one. It's the one that has, I guess, the bigger favorites in it. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to the next one. But yeah, now we gotta say goodnight. But now also we know that don't expect Benidorm Fest to be over before 1:45 for the next one. And then I guess on Saturday it will last until 2 a.m. or something. Who knows? Either way, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I just gotta mention again that what a pleasant surprise it was with Superheroi, wasn't it? I still think about that. Wonderful. So unexpected and so wonderful. Sad I missed Noche Entera, of course, because my stream died. But yeah, they did very good with the with the pre-recorded vocal for that performance by Vico there. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I actually need to eat and then get to bed. And wow, it's gonna be a very rough morning tomorrow morning of so little sleep. Are you doing something tomorrow? I haven't decided yet. There's potential for a watch-along of like a national final, like going through the songs, but I can't really decide that now because I might be just completely dead after work tomorrow. So I don't want to guarantee anything because I might just be way too tired tomorrow. But potentially. So keep an eye on the Discord server because I will announce if I do something on there. If not, I'll see you on Thursday. Good night, everyone. And hope you've had fun because I have. Have a good one, and bye-bye.